Hey folks, Sinow here and welcome back to Slay the Spire Ascension mode. Today we're going to change things up a little bit and do the Silent on Ascension mode level 3. Ascension mode level 3 adds the modifier the elites are now more deadly. They can be quite nasty actually from my recollection of doing this on stream before. You got to be careful in this one about how you approach things. They got some nasty surprises in store from my knowledge. So, Silent is a little bit more difficult to do Ascension mode with than Ironclad. We've got the Guardian as our boss here, which shouldn't be too difficult, the Guardian. It's just slow more than anything else. I could lose my starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. You know what? Let's try that and see what I get. Cursed Key. Let's go. Very nice. Gaining an energy at the start of each turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, you obtain a curse. So I'm probably going to accrue quite a lot of curses as I go on, but that is going to be a very nice little boost. It also means that we're more able to play 2-cost energy cards as we go up. So a couple of campfires here, which is quite nice. Maybe a little bit of elite action if I'm feeling confident. It depends again on how aggressive my deck is. Let's see if I can get some good cards on the go. Kick things off with a win for the Silent here as well. Keep things nice and simple. Try not to take much damage. So with the Ironclad, you can play a little bit more sloppily. You can sort of... excuse me. You can sort of just get in there and get that guy. Play like an absolute chimp and you still come out okay. But with the Silent, you gotta be a bit more careful. Because she isn't going to get that HP back as easily as her brother does. I don't actually know if they're brothers and sister, but the Silent is a lady, by the way. A lot of people are like, oh, who's this dude? It's like, it's a lady dude. Excuse ya. Nice and easy. Having 4 energy just makes it so much safer to attack and defend on the same turn rather than choose one. Regen potion is nice. Concentrate is quite nice in certain decks. It especially synergizes quite well with a card called Expertise that they've added. The only problem with Concentrate is that if you're not really playing a discard deck of any kind, it becomes quite useless quite quickly. You need a lot of card draw to make this worth it. Set up, place a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. It costs 0 until it is played. So if you place something on top of your draw pile and then draw it again with set up, you can get it for free, which is quite nice. Especially if we take more 2-cost energy cards than usual here. But you need to have, again, draw. You need to have draw to make this viable cards right there. Luckily, though, that's what the Silent does best, right? Much more of a kind of combo synergistic playstyle, which is nice. You can also set up for a turn. If you want to set up for the next turn for setup. You don't have to necessarily draw the card again and then play it that turn. You can leave it till the next one. Unfortunately, there wasn't really anything there that I wanted to leave for a turn. I could really do with something like Predator. Would be really nice right now. But we'll see. Just kind of on autopilot here. You've seen this before. Easy. Nothing too difficult. You just gotta make sure that you're not getting impatient. Impatience is a very bad thing in this game. You're rewarded for being fast, yes, but if you go too fast and don't block properly, you will regret it. Okay. Finisher is a nice card, especially when you have 4 energy. Because even if you don't like run a Shiv deck, it still works out pretty nicely. Sucker Punch, I kind of just prefer using Neutralize, to be honest. Doesn't really do much more damage. Neutralize is just, you know, you can play it over and over for 0 cost. Flechettes, I tend not to take Flechettes. I'll go with Finisher, I think, because I have the energy to make it worthwhile. I think there's like a kind of skill-heavy deck archetype that you can go for in Silent, but I never really go for it. Alright, Wheel of Fortune, come on, Sinow luck. Yeah, a whole 4 HP heal, thank you. You're too kind. It's a bit of a shame that I didn't get to fight an elite before that or something, but eh. Oh well. So here we go. Want to knock out the Spike Slime. And then just get a full defense in the go. I could have actually made that defense cost 0 next turn. No, I don't think I could have because of Survivor. Never mind. I was right. Nice and easy so far. Cursed Key is a really nice relic to start off with. I find that the Silence relic isn't quite as, like, completely necessary. The Ironclad's relic, you really don't want to get rid of it. With the Silent, drawing 2 extra cards at the start of a fight is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not the be-all and end-all. What have we got here? Okay, so Choke is a bit easier to play now because we have set up and also 4 energy, like I said. I tend not to take Choke though, if I'm being honest with you. But I suppose it would kind of make sense here, especially if I go with Finisher as well and I build towards having Shivs in my deck. Yeah, I think we're beginning to edge towards like playing lots of attacks in one turn archetype here. So I don't know if I feel confident enough to take this elite, and I'd rather have 2 campfires to upgrade first. I need something that does a lot of damage, really. Success. Vajra, start of each combat you gain 1 strength. Really nice on the Silent actually. You don't have as many ways to gain strength, and the strength that you do gain goes further. Finisher, deal 8 damage per attack card is quite nice. Setup costing 0 is nice, but I think Neutralize here. Neutralize is one of the best cards in the game, bar none. You will just constantly use it over and over, without a doubt. So if you're looking for the first upgrade on Silent, 9 times out of 10, I take Weakness on the Neutralize. It's just too useful, really, not to do it. Okay, this is a bit of an awkward first turn. They're much more aggressive, I think. I don't know why, I get the feeling just on Ascension 3 that they're more likely to attack frequently and do tons of damage to you. So if we hit him... and we hit you to 1 health, and then we double attack with the Finisher here. We're gonna take the 6 damage, and unfortunately just couldn't quite end it, but I think that was quite a good outcome regardless. I probably should have defended there, maybe after killing one. Like I said, I guess I got a little bit impatient. Backflip and Dagger Spray are 2 amazing cards. 2 amazing common cards that the Silent gets. But let's be aggressive here and take the Finisher and then go for things like Backflip and stuff. Let's just come out the gate swinging, shall we? I'll make setup cost 0 so it's a bit more useful. Although I probably won't really be able to use it until I get more card draw. Okay, so there's a regret from Cursed Key. Juzu Bracelet. Regular enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. That's really nice, especially on the Silent when you need some healing. Oh, damn. Some great Shiv-based cards here that I just can't afford. Sadistic Nature is very nice if I get Envenom. Because if I Envenom, and then every time I hit with a Shiv or something in the future, I would be doing tons of damage with the debuffs. But, let's see. Riddle with Holes is good. And Infinite Blades would also be nice. As with Leg Sweep. I really like Leg Sweep, actually. Let's take Riddle with Holes to make us fast. And then when we remove a card, I know that Leg Sweep would be a good choice here as well, just to sort of make us a lot safer, but I think it would be nice to get a little bit of speed so we can do an elite perhaps. It'll help us out a lot. So here's Lagavulin. I'd probably want to start Lagavulin with Neutralize on the go. But then again, I might be able to get it next turn and do a lot of damage this turn. So actually, maybe I'll just come out the gate swinging here. And if I play finisher once, well, it's the same as doing a strike, right? And then this one, 14. That is a big chunk of damage. We really chunked him down here, this stupid egg looking fucking... What is this anyway? What is this supposed to be? Get out of here. Neutralize. Baby. I think I'll just go for a full defense here. Or, well, 13 defense. Sorry, I should... What am I doing? I should have discarded the setup and kept the defense. That's what happens when I go too fast. Speedy Gonzalez. Making mistakes here. Misplays. Right. Riddle with holes will do 20 now, which is really nice. Want to keep defending, I guess. Alright, 20 damage riddle with holes, plus the strike and another strike. This is the power of having, you know, the big damage coming through. Choking finisher. He died. If your HP is full, you gain an energy at the start of each turn. Not that useful. Unfortunately, I can't really see myself managing to keep my energy full, but it basically, for certain combats, helps me get started. Often with a boss combat, you'll start off with full HP if you rest properly, which is nice. So this is a difficult choice for me. Dagger Throw is quite nice because it helps us keep comboing. Bane is a really strong card, absolutely ridiculously strong card, but I don't know if I'm really going to build Poison unless I get Envenom. And Piercing Wail is very good, but you tend to get Piercing Wail plus quite a lot in Zone 3, and it's more necessary then. So you can kind of sometimes not take it early and get away with that. But it is a good card, I like it. Let's see. What do I want to upgrade here? Probably upgrading the finisher would be a good choice. So even if I play a 1 energy finisher, it is now more efficient to me than playing a... whatchamacallit? A normal attack, a strike. This is the most annoying fight. For sure. I'm probably going to want to use a regen potion just to keep me going. I do have 2 at least. That's why I decided to take the elite here, because I have 2 regen potions. Try and work on neutralizing... I will be able to neutralize this one this turn, and he might stop attacking. It might stop attacking, pardon me. So I'm going to get rid of the artifact in this one. And try, like, if I'm going to kill one off, it's probably going to be the middle one. And if I'm going to want to keep neutralizing one, it's probably going to be the left one. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see. Alright, here we go. So, there isn't much point in me playing Choke and Riddle with Holes this turn. So I'm going to set up the Choke for next turn. Chunk this guy down. So close to being able to kill. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get it. I'm going to get a lot of damage coming through, but that's why we took the regen potion, right? Nasty though. Ah, good dagger spray would have been so nice here. Alright, so this is a nice turn for choking. I might be able to... If I could apply weakness to this one, it might be better for me to try and take out the one on the right. Where I know that I can't apply weakness. Oh, hang on a minute. It has been such a long time since I played Choke that I forgot that it gets artifacted. That is a shocking misplay, unfortunately. Luckily, though, we kind of have enough defense. And we can get rid of him anyway. Luckily, I get away with it, but that's something to remember. Damn. I haven't played Choke for, like, 30 hours of game time here. Luckily, though, we can neutralize now, which is nice. Go for the kill. Not too painful, huh? Actually, could have prolonged it for more regen potion, but... I don't want to waste your time, folks. And the first boss isn't that hard anyway. I'm not going to need the whole thing. I guarantee it. Another finisher and piercing wail here. Wow, the game really wants me to take those. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip just now. Surprisingly easy combat considering I'm about to finish. Toolbox gives you a random colorless card at the start of combat. Bandage up is a nice little bonus. So let's do Survivor, Defend, and then stab him up with the Riddle with Holes, which scales really nicely with that 1 extra strength. Very thankfully. Strike twice. Finisher. Easy. What have we got here? Predator! Now that I'm going to take. Predator is a great card. Very aggressive. High damage. Really comes through in a pinch. There's a couple of candidates to upgrade here. You get an extra 5 damage from Predator. Quite easily. Also Riddle with Holes is an extra 5 damage. I'll upgrade Predator so that it's really easy for me to keep using it. Bit of a risk here to go in with like roughly half health, but I reckon I'll be fine. Okay, so I could play Predator and Riddle with Holes here, meaning that next turn I might want to make something cost 0. Good Instincts is not a bad little card. It's basically a deflect. So I've already managed to make a change form here, and I can make this defense cost free, I guess, for next turn. One thing to bear in mind with this guy, I used to make this mistake all the time. He doesn't do 3 damage to you every time you hit him. He does 3 damage every time you play an attack. Big difference between the two. Actually, I probably should have got rid of the defend there, but I need to use it. I think I made the right choice, actually. Never mind. You can kind of play it fast and loose with the first 4 bosses. You don't need to fear them too much. I used to be very scared of them, and now I'm just like, whatever. So let's choke him, and then just block. For a little bit of extra damage. I think it's worth it. Okay, so he's got 40 now. They did buff this guy. It used to be very easy to pop him, but they made the number higher. I think a good dagger throw. I have enough energy to play these 3, so I might as well get rid of Good Instincts, unless maybe getting rid of Strike would be a good idea here. Just take a slightly less high damage turn, because I won't be able to. If I played Strike here, I would do 7 and then 14. So that would be 21. And then with the neutralize, I just can't get him out of this mode just yet. I could do a Swift Potion, but I don't really need it that badly. Neutralize is going to make this only 12. And he's prepped for the next turn. You ideally don't want to use potions unless you need them. I know that I've got a cheek to talk because I used that regen potion earlier and I just didn't need it, did I? But we're going to set up Riddle with Holes next turn because he'll have all that block. And hopefully we get choke here as well. We do, okay. So let's choke him. Take the 3 damage. Get some survivor action going on. And also every time you play a block, I'm getting some tasty reverb. Then Riddle with Holes. It's tempting to play this finisher. You know what? Whatever. I've won this fight anyway. Let's just be aggressive as fuck. Choke again. Wow. I do need to be careful here. But I think I can kill him. Like so. There we go. Too aggressive. Honestly, speed is so valuable in this game. You want to go fast. Grand finale. I love the idea of grand finale. I don't really like trying to make it work though. Can only be played if there's no cards in your draw pile and you deal 40 damage to all enemies. I want to make a deck based around that one time. Maybe I'll stream it, or maybe I'll do a YouTube video where I go for it. We'll see. Adrenaline and After Image are both amazing. If I can get Shivs on the go, After Image is great. I really like it. It really helps you shore up your block. Especially when you upgrade it, you can make it innate. But Adrenaline would synergize with Finisher a lot better. Because it'll keep me going on a turn, so I can do like a bigger finishers. I'll take the safer option, I think, with After Image. Alright, choose a relic. Philosopher's Stone. All enemies start with 2 strength. Goodbye. No. Ectoplasm. Can't gain any more gold. Goodbye. No. I would like the White Beast statue. This is an underrated relic, and it can really help when the going gets tough, especially as the Silent. So we got a good array of potions here. We already have the 4 energy, so upgrading from 4 to 5 energy is not as valuable as upgrading from 3 to 4 energy. So if you're kind of in a moment where you don't know what to do, like potentially what I was at there, just bear in mind that going from 3 to 4 energy is a huge upgrade in this game, and 4 to 5 is not quite as good. Energy is always great, obviously, but for those downfalls, maybe not so much. So my deck isn't really complete yet. It's missing some key cards. It's missing some Cloak and Dagger for sure, which I might want to try and pick up at a shop if I don't get lucky. But ideally, you want to try and skip fights in this floor and upgrade still. I can already see a path that allows me to do that. Hopefully we'll get some good events on the go. There's some good events on floor 2 that can really help. Deep breath. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile and draw a card. Not bad. Suppose I don't really want to shuffle all the strikes in, but I want to draw another attack, right? Well, that's not an attack. But I can set up defense for next turn, which is cool. And then Finisher. That is a lot of damage to be doing right out the gate. It's not every day you get to almost kill something like that. Nice, nice, nice. Keeping up the damage here. I really need some Shivs though. Infinite Blades would have been nice. It's a shame I don't have it. Okay, so here's After Image. But I think it'd be better to just kill him. I think it would be better to just absolutely maul him. This is shaping up to be a good run, ladies and jelly bones. I'm gonna get rid of the Explosive Potion. I prefer Fire Potion, if I'm being honest. There's Slice. I prefer to work on Shivs than to use Slice as a kind of pick me up, if that makes sense. Another Predator might be quite nice. It's just such a good card. But again, I only have 4 energy and I'm relying on Finisher a lot, so I need to be careful for that. I think I might skip here. I think more than one Predator, as nice as it is damage-wise, might be overkill. If I had something like Sneko's Eye, obviously. But I don't want to completely ruin things for myself. Or should I take Predator? It has so much damage. And it allows you to draw more cards the next turn, which really helps. I think it'll be too bricky. I think it'll brick my deck too much at the moment without more card draw. Pay 100 gold to get Jaxed. It would unfortunately not work too well with the Runic Dodecahedron, but as soon as I take any damage, basically, I can keep using Jax. And as the Silent, having extra strength for something like Riddle with Holes is great. So that's an easy choice. Alright, Wheel of Change. Again? Wow, okay. Great, another full heal. Thank you very much. That's really nice of you. I like how they updated the art for this, though. It used to look way worse. Looks good now. Fantastic, thank you. Alright, here's Dramatic Entrance. Innate deals 7 damage to all enemies and exhaust. Actually quite nice for this fight. That's quite a useful one. We're going ham. We're chimping out. It might be nice to draw more here. I used to be one of those people that was always like saving up their cards. You know? Saving up all their potions and cards and stuff for a rainy day. And now I'm like, if you've got it, just use it. Because more often than not, you don't use things when you're supposed to. Because you're too busy being like, I may need this. Just use it. Just use it. Plus, white beast statue. Potions always drop after combat. And I still have the runic dodecahedron because I managed to do a full block there. Makes sense. Alright, free attack. Dagger throw. I won't need 3 defense. I won't need any defense because you dead. Ancient potion, gain an artifact. Can be quite useful. I love footwork. I find it very hard to not just spam this card over and over and over. Endless Agony would be quite nice for this deck. However, but I'll take the footwork. It just makes you so much safer. Especially if you could stack them as well sometimes. Open coffin, receive a relic. 50% chance to become cursed with Writhe. Unfortunately, I did get the curse, but I got 300 gold. Old coin. I think that's like 3 for 3 now on YouTube of getting old coins. So I could take the upgrade then the elite, or I could do the elite now and then potentially heal up right after it, or do another fight right after it. I think 2 elites in a row is asking for it. But then again, this deck is working quite well. Elites on this floor are nasty though. Actually, you know what? I'm going to skip them. I know I'm doing really well at the moment, but all it takes is 1 bad elite and I am screwed. Have they upgraded the fire effects? This fire looks a lot different than I remember. I don't think I've ever seen a green fire in this game. That might have been different. In fact, they might have added that today. Quite a few contenders. You can now upgrade colorless cards, by the way. So Jax upgrades to 3 strength, which actually I could potentially do at one point. I'm quite a big fan though of doing after image to make it innate, because it's just so much safer to constantly start getting block all the time. I think it's a really nice way to start a combat off, because you just, you know, especially if I'm doing a Shiv deck here, even though I don't have any Shivs, so that's kind of a lie, but footwork doesn't apply to the block that you gain from after image, but it's a nice card to get at the beginning. Alright, here we go. I want to take out this guy as soon as possible. So that's why I played very aggressively there. Actually, it might have been a good idea to use the Ancient Potion, because he's going to debuff me with Hex, which on a longer combat can be quite nasty Hex. I think he applies weakness or vulnerability now, so I'm going to drink it right now. I think I still gain the strength from Jax, actually. Have I just screwed myself over? Yes, I am good. Okay. I know that I no longer gain the extra energy per turn, but I think the extra strength is going to be good. And because of the tasty bonus from footwork, I actually have a full block this turn. I think he applies vulnerable for sure. 6 damage 5 times is crazy. So what we want to do here, hit him once. Then we want to riddle withholds the other guy for a ridiculous 30 damage. Then we can finisher. I'm going to have to finisher this guy anyway to kill him, right? Yeah, so there we go. No block, unfortunately. That's a nasty amount of damage I'm going to take, but I managed to avert disaster quite nicely there. 31 damage. Holy crap. Alright. Action stations here, people. It's tempting to use Predator here to make the combat a lot quicker, but I'll only take about, what, 5 now? Yeah. The hubris there. It was calling to me, but I just couldn't answer the call. Wow, this is a terrible hand. Setup isn't doing a lot of work in my deck just yet. Maybe I should have taken the other Predator, I'm not sure. Okay, choke. Neutralize. Strike. Done. Unfortunate chunk of damage that we took there, but not too bad. Endless Agony, I'm going to start playing it now. Again, it's better to really use Shivs in a deck like this than something like Endless Agony, but I think it's not a bad choice to pick up. And I'm going to upgrade Riddle with Holes, because I think it's going to just make it that much more deadly in the long run, especially combined with the strength. It's going to really pop off, you know. About to get a merchant in a minute, which is good, because we are loaded here. Plus 14 max HP, very nice for the silent. Here we go. Alright. Orichalcum does not synergize with Afterimage. I made this mistake once on stream when I was playing with John Wolf, if you know him, where we ended up taking an Afterimage after we had Orichalcum, and it was a nightmare. Ornamental Fan, on the other hand, definitely works in this deck. I also am quite tempted to take Trip here to make people vulnerable for 0. I think that's going to be good. Unfortunately, it puts us just under the card removal service, which is a bit of a humdinger. But I think that's going to be quite nice. I like well-laid plans a lot, and it's very cheap here, so I might just take that. But unfortunately, with well-laid plans, in a deck that I've got at the moment, I need to get more card draw to make that a bit more worthwhile. I think at the moment it's not going to really get a lot of play. So I'm going to upgrade Trip because it applies to vulnerable to all enemies when you upgrade it, which is really nice. I think the update where they've made it so that colorless cards could be upgraded was really cool. It's really nice. Gave the colorless cards a lot more play. Made them more interesting. Okay, so Afterimage plus, and then Apotheosis. Excellent card to draw with the toolbox, obviously. It's a shame that I don't have, you know, what's it called? Something like Finisher here. I think that was what I was thinking. I can't remember. Whatever. Slipped my mind. Doesn't matter. Lord Snecko, please be kind to me. In Lord Snecko's name we pray. What do you got for us? You motherfucker. This is a terrible hand. Go for the Predator. Actually, no, this is fine. This is fine. You know what, Snecko? I forgive you. 69 HP? Nice. Such an animated boy now. How things have changed. Okay, I think footwork. Just for the safe play. Makes my defend 11 block, which is kind of wild when you think about it. And now we're basically just playing cards to proc Afterimage. Not really doing anything. I don't want to retain either of these because they retain their energy cost. And obviously I don't want to retain Clumsy. That's not a thing that I want in my life, so... Oh, again, this is a nasty one. I could play a lot of strikes here to try and build up a bit more block. But you know what? Sometimes in combat, killing things quickly is worth more than... Like, having one less turn of the fight where you have to try and block them sometimes is better than trying to get a bit of block on a turn, if that makes sense. I'm going to use Dagger Throw. That Jax is too expensive. I won't use it. Plus, he's going to die anyway. Boom! Not bad. Somewhat well handled. Waste of the regen potion, unfortunately. I should have used it. I think Prepared will be a good upgrade here. Or Quick Slash, actually. Prepared will be good for deck milling. Especially if I've got these curse cards. It's just a shame that I have to discard afterwards. I'd rather have something like acrobatics, to be honest. I really would rather have something like acrobatics. I'm going to skip here. I think I can get away with it for just now. And on the third zone, I'm so much more likely to get an upgraded card. 1 gold short of this event. That was an upgrade that I've just missed. Or a remove a card I just missed. 25 gold. Pen Nib. That's a really nice card. I have a really big problem here. Luckily, the automaton isn't the hardest, but I do not have good AoE. So I'm going to have to be wary of that. I basically could heal for full with a regen potion here. I'll take a smith. I'll play aggressively. Bearing in mind that last time I said the automaton was easy and nearly died. But hopefully this time will go better. I might just have to be something like choke, I guess. Or maybe finisher. Make the other finisher good. I also quite like upgrading footwork. That 1 extra dexterity is like having a smooth stone, you know? It really comes in handy. Let's upgrade footwork. Because I feel like offensively I'm doing well here. And defensively I could do with a little boost. Although I do have the ornamental fan. Okay, sadistic nature is a weird one. I guess it's like a nice little bonus whenever I apply weakness or whatever. Not much I could do here. I might want to regen or in dexterity potion for this fight, because especially now on Ascension 3. Oh no, the bosses aren't upgraded yet. I just don't have dagger spray or anything, so it's going to be more of a chore to get rid of the little guys. So I think dexterity potion's a good idea. Alright, let's get jaxed. Oh, I should have used choke first. I'm an idiot. But it does more damage now because of the strength. That's what I was thinking. I also have the fire potion, which is nice. Means I can pop a little guy if I need to, you know? He took the worst finisher that I've got, or the worst finisher even, which is a bit bizarre. But okay. The nice thing about Trip is it doesn't exhaust. Great card. So I can just use it here. Applies vulnerable to those guys and gets rid of one of his artifacts. Good turn there. Softening them up. He's going to take my footwork plus. I need that back. You little bastard. I really need that back. Without that, I'm actually kind of sweating bullets here. If I hit him, I can do 50 damage right now. Which is kind of wild. And then... if I hit one of them with finisher and the other one with neutralize, I don't think it matters which. I want to play this footwork. Unfortunately, I'm going to take a lot of damage here. But at least I'm a lot safer. 5 dexterity is going to make me a lot safer for the rest of combat. And that's the hard part over. Bear in mind, I'm getting quite close to being able to play my pen nib. I'll set up the strike for next turn, and I won't play the Endless Agony because I don't want to use the pen nib up. Just bide my time. Let's see what I've got. Unfortunately, he's blocking this turn. Here's the Hyper Beam. Okay. I actually just died. No, I haven't died because I can use Ornamental Fan, but I'm going to regen potion now. Not gonna lie, pretty terrified. I think I have to stop underestimating this guy. I keep saying he's the easiest boss, and then I keep getting like almost destroyed by him. It's embarrassing. Need to get weakness on the go. I'm aggressive now, and I do defend for a lot. So hopefully I can pop him off really quickly, especially with the fire potion, and he won't keep using hyper beam. So he's going to do 26 to me here. I only managed to hit him for 11, and then regret, unfortunately. Oh, this is really right down to the wire again. I can't believe it. I should have rested. My hubris is getting the better of me, for sure. Let's start with the choke. 24 damage from dagger throw is nice. Put it on the writhe. Cool. Nice chunk of damage there, but I'm pretty worried about the next turn. I should have had leg sweep or something. So again, it's a survivor and defend. That after image is really coming through, huh? Then I'm going to predator. For the next turn. Oh, I'm just hanging in there. Just. Okay. So I can set up a defend for next turn to cost free, which is nice. Ooh. I might want to use a fire potion to get his health down now. I think I'm going to have to do it. $57. Here we go. So let me think. If I choke, trip. Yeah, here we go. Phew. Good grief, Charlie Brown. I probably didn't need to use that fire potion. I just panicked there. That was a panic potion, if I've ever seen one. Damn. Again. Sweating bullets there. That regen potion saved me. I only had 11 health. Glass knife is nice, but I don't think I'm going to use it as much now. There's other cards on my deck that I'm more likely to use more frequently. And I have a lot of cards in my deck that are clogging it up, and I need some more block. So I'm going to skip. Here we go. So, Astrolab, upon pickup, choose to transform 3 cards. I wish you could transform curses into something that isn't a curse. On card reward screens, you choose from 4 cards instead of 3. That might be quite good because there's some holes in this deck that I need to plug up very specifically. And Lizard Tail, when you die, you heal to 50% of your max HP instead. I actually think I'll take Lizard Tail here. It's a safer bet. So we got Time Eater. As per usual, whenever I play a deck that's all about playing as many cards as possible in a single turn, I get Time Eater. Because the game hates me. And I'm sick of it. So the elites are deadlier here. You have to be a bit more careful. Let's go for a more safe path with a couple of upgrades. I'm going to have to fight a few times here to get some cards in my deck for sure. I'm not so sure if I'm going to win this one. I'm a little scared. After image. Jax. I'll put Panacea on myself, I guess. Just because I can. Quite a nasty first turn. I'm really lacking in card draw. That's the biggest problem I have, is that I'm not able to draw more cards when I need to, when the going gets tough. And that's really fucking me over. I need something like acrobatics for sure. Okay, playing defensively, getting my defense up. And then hitting with a really nice riddle with holes because of all the strength. Like, I can do the damage, I just can't block the damage, you know? Phew. There's acrobatics. Finally. It's a shame it's not an upgraded one, but I'll take it for now. It's too necessary. 217 gold for a red mask, which applies 1 weakness at the start of combat. I will pass. That's not really worth it. Do I want to do this fight for an extra relic? I do not. This deck isn't really strong enough. Let's see here. Oh, that would have been nice. Sorry. Paper Crane is probably the best relic in the entire game, if I'm being honest with you. But I have a lot of Garbo cards, especially Regret, that I need to get rid of here, so I'm just going to get rid of one. Oh, I can't believe I missed out Paper Crane. That sucks. If I get the opportunity to do Caltrops Plus, might be quite nice. Because Time Meter does a lot of multi-hit attacks. I've actually won games against Time Meter by just building up defense and then letting him kill himself on my Caltrops. So bear that in mind. Okay. Oh, nice, riddle with holes right here. But considering I don't have a lot of AoE, I'm going to try and get started on this guy. Because I can always use a fire potion on him next turn, this fire orb, if he decides to try and blow up. Which he is, of course. So yeah, I'll use the fire potion, I guess. So I don't take the damage. Which means I can hit you instead. And he's ready to be popped off as well, which is cool. No dagger spray is kind of nasty for this. So let's choke the big guy. Or maybe we should choke this one to get rid of it this turn, actually. I think is a good idea. Yeah. Dagger throw this one. I can't retain, can I? Right now. So set up would allow me to get 1 extra defense. Because he's gonna really hit me here. Oh, this is nasty. I need something like leg sweep or something. This deck is too aggressive. It's not defensive enough. Absolutely messed up there because I forgot I had pen nib. I don't think it really matters though. I might regret that. I think I have lethal. Yeah, I'm fine. I managed to get away with my mistake again. There's a weird recurring theme in this game of me making a mistake and then kind of getting away with it regardless. And I'm not entirely opposed to that. Dodge and roll. Not having any cloak and daggers has been really unfair for me. I don't want to take dodge and roll. I don't like it. But like, what else am I playing dodge-wise, you know? Or block-wise, even, I should say. Like, I'm really struggling here. Oh, they've definitely made it so the fires change color for every floor. That's really nice. I'm gonna have to rest up, unfortunately. I'm not feeling very confident. I'm gonna receive 2 madness. Lose 10 HP. I hate that event. It's so frustrating. This could be a really bad combat for me. Oh, I did have enough energy for choke. I should have played that first. Idiot. Misplays. I'm going too fast. But I needed the block. Damn it. I'm so vulnerable. Too many curses all of a sudden. The curse key kind of screwed me over there. Okay, so this is a surprisingly safe turn. I'll apply the weakness to this guy. And then I will dagger throw. I'll leave Clumsy in my hand because I can get rid of it. Get rid of the defense by just letting it ethereal itself. Dodge and roll will help me out next turn, so I'm going to play that actually. I can't believe I didn't get a single cloak and dagger so far. That's so frustrating. But then again, time meter. I'm going to struggle. Let's get jaxed up, bruh. So 75 to 35. It may be nice to just kill one of these guys. If I could. I don't think I can though. 75 to 35. He's got 36. You have to be kidding me with this. I cannot believe that. 1 HP off. That sucks. Ugh. This is so frustrating. This is what I said. Ascension mode 3 gets more tough on the Silent than it does the Ironclad later on. Okay, just as well I weaken that one up because it needs to die this turn. I'm going to use my finisher to get rid of it. There we go. Nice. And I'll retain the survivor. I'm gonna end up using this lizard tail sooner rather than later, huh? Okay, there's Trip. Finally. I can kill this guy with a single strike. See if I get lucky with the madness. Okay, finisher, not quite what I wanted. Doesn't matter though. Because he did. Phew. Another unupgraded acrobatics. I'm going to take it. Regret again. Tingsha. Whenever you discard a card, you deal 3 damage to a random enemy for each card discarded. That's a nice relic in a discard deck, but it's a bit late to be getting it now. I've got a couple of discards though, at least. So I might need to... I don't know. Let's try transmutation here. I don't want to take all this damage. Another transmutation, great. Panacea. Secret weapon. I want to get neutralized, I guess. Then I'm gonna have to drink the potion. I just can't afford to take all this damage right now. I really can't. Transmutation again. This is ridiculous. Dark Shackles might be useful later on in the fight. So they're gonna do, what, 15 now to me? Not as bad. Oh, regret was nasty there though. I'm really struggling. Lack of AoE is killing me. And lack of leg sweep as well. I always want a leg sweep. I always find myself saying, if only I had a leg sweep. So I've only used Predator and Choke here. And we'll be able to get rid of this guy. But I think that's going to be worth it. Again, I'm getting chunked down nastily here. Ugh. And he's like ahead of me with fire orbs. Like I'm behind this curve almost. Hate to see it. Right. He's gotta die this turn. Strike can kill him off. Ideally here, I want to use my finisher on the big guy. But of course, that's just too much to ask for, isn't it? Too goddamn much to ask for, as per usual. I need to just block instead. That's very frustrating. I'm gonna just set up the defense to be safe. This might be the end here, folks. I just don't have the health to keep going. Alright, you die. No. I'm actually gonna get rid of this defend so that... No. Get rid of this defend so that Madness makes rid of the holes free. There you go, that's a much better idea. Well done, Sinow. You got there eventually. Ugh. Ugh. This sucks. Okay, there's footwork. I can't Jax really here, can I? Thank God. I have something. I can strike and finisher this one. Riddle withholds the big guy. For 50 damage, nice. And then finisher you. Getting there. I may be able to just get away with this one. I mean, of course, because I have the lizard tail, I probably would be able to get through this fight, but I really don't want to use it, of course. Let's trip him up. 31. Neutralize. I actually maybe should have transmutated there to see if I could get a bandage. Block potion, nice. I can't really afford any. Give me some upgraded cards already, jeez. Don't really want any of them. Ugh. Oh God. What a hard path I've taken here. Oh, this fight's gonna be really sore. I can already see myself needing to use this dexterity potion. I'm gonna have to just get rid of its strength. Use Madness and Predator. Having a free Predator for the rest of the combat's nice, but at what cost, eh? I went for the Shiv archetype, but I literally don't have a single Shiv. You know? That's just a bad luck of the draw. Dodge and roll. Help me for next turn. I need to get rid of all my cards here, otherwise regret will screw me. So he's gonna do 11. I can afford to take about 4 damage here, so let's do that. Ah, I really don't want to lose this deck. I quite like it, but it's just not killing it, is it? Okay, 11 times 2, 22. We got acrobatics here. Oh, this is it. This is not good. We're gonna get quite a lot of block from after image though, at least. I just can't hit the caltrops right here. Getting the ornamental fan though is nice. And pen nip here. So I actually can kill this Red Guardian, which is really good. I think I might have just pulled this one out of the bag, folks. Somehow. Against all odds. These little origami motherfuckers here. Drive me insane. Okay, I cannot use Jax right now. Absolutely can't do that. So I'm gonna choke him and then just play defense. I might regret taking that damage there. We'll see. I can't believe how many close calls I'm having. Right. Trip. Footwork. Acrobatique. I should just defend up here, don't I? Okay, dagger throw is free now, I guess, but I just don't have lethal. There isn't a lot I can do. I'll retain this for the next turn, though. I might have actually been better retaining neutralize there, but I should have. If I had taken that backflip earlier, things would have been so different. Okay, I can kill one this turn for sure. That's a nice feeling. I can kill you for absolute sure. Oh god. I can actually dagger throw this guy as well, get a little bit more damage off. That's quite nice. I'll keep the choke. I might be able to get lucky with choke here. The third floor really badly punishes this deck archetype, and that sucks. I feel like the third floor, like, in particular, punishes Shiv-based decks. So I gotta do dodge and roll here. I can now choke this turn. And then next turn, it should be pretty easy for me to get rid of him. In fact, no, it doesn't discard that exhaust, so I don't get the 3 damage. Hopefully, I'll get what I need here. Hey, yeah, there we go. Phew! Holy crap. There's backflip. 8 block, draw 2 cards, plus. I'm gonna need it. Oh, getting through this fight without taking any damage. Good luck, me. I'll make Survivor cost 0. Like, look at me. I'm like barely getting through. If I'm gonna get this fight done, I'm gonna need to be aggressive. And I'm gonna need the dexterity. Like, this is it, folks, basically. I might as well use my potions, because otherwise I'll die. I can't make any mistakes. If I could get... What am I thinking of here? I actually don't know. Jax, you fucking suck. You fucking suck. I'm not gonna take any damage this turn, so let's do this. I wish I had Blur. Blur's another, like, top tier card, I think, for the Silent. It allows you to keep your block until the next turn. Just so useful. Okay. Trip him up. Neutralize him. So I'm going to take 26 damage now. No! Damn. That's very unfortunate. Couldn't do it. Oh well. Lizard Tail. It's not over yet, folks, but it does suck. I'm gonna set up the finisher for next turn, I think, and then play the strike. And I've got a pen nib next turn, which I can't really use with finisher, obviously, but here we go. So this is a bad little turn. We use strike here. Shameless Agony, and then get finishing. Phew! Just as well I shoot that Lizard Tail, huh? Another backflip. I don't know if I really want to take it. I need more block per card rather than just having... Like, I don't need another 5 block card that badly, do I? Although it would help me. Sucker Punch. Keeping him weak might be better in the long run. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm gonna have a real hard time with this boss. Holy crap. Pen Nib is great, though, for Time Eater. Purple Spirits. You can get rid of a cursed card here, and they give you poop. You can also give them a rare card, like a yellow, and it allows you to... it, like, heals you to full and increases your max HP. If you give them a blue card, it just heals you to full. Trying to think, is there anything here that actually setup isn't really working out for me that well? I could get rid of regret though, and it'll give me that poop. But then if I give them a blue card and I heal up, or if I give them After Image, which I probably won't get a lot of use out of because of the Time Eater. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of After Image. Max HP plus 10 and a full heal, which means now we can smith to make something more worthwhile. If I'm gonna get through this, I'm either going to need more block per card, or I'm going to need more strength, actually, from the Jax. I might actually go for the Jax upgrade, believe it or not. I'm going to need to hit as hard as I can. I might regret that, though. Here we go, Time Eater. Wish me luck, folks. 26 damage right out the gate. Great. Get rid of Wraith. Well, yeah, get rid of Wraith. I think applying Trip would be nice. I know I'm playing a lot of cards here. Jeez. This is going to be real tough for me to win. I'm not sure if I can win this, to be honest. 5 times 3. 15. Strike. Madness the Predator, so it's free for the rest of combat. That's going to be really useful. I don't want to use set up here because it will make me set up regret. And I don't want that. I really should have had a leg sweep or something. Ugh. Or caltrops even. Okay, so let's get jaxed. I've got 3 more cards to play. Sucker Punch. Well-laid plans. Let's see if I get lucky with Madness. Okay, having that 0-cost finisher for the rest of the combat's gonna be nice. Okay, so he's gonna do 30 this turn. There's footwork. I'm gonna have to play those 2. I want to keep him weakened. The only chance I have of getting through this. Oh, damn. I could really use with the ornamental fan right now. But it's such a waste. Ugh. It's not over yet, but it feels like it might be. 21. Okay. I think that's good enough, right? And then I want to riddle with holes because that's like one of my biggest hits that I can do, you know? It's a shame actually that I couldn't pen nib that. A deck based around finishers is terrible against this guy. Ugh. Okay, 18. Just block twice, I guess. I already have more block than I need, so actually it may be better for me to pop him this turn to get extra strength. Because I could end up in a nasty situation next turn, you know what I mean? Like, I know now that I'm safe, whereas next turn I could be like, I only have 2 cards to play and I just can't block. I love this fight though. I think this is a great fight. Really interesting mechanic. Let's trip him up. Ouch. Eight times 3. 16, 18, 19, 24. I could get a really nice finisher off here though, so it might be worth me just going for it. Just go for it. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. I know I just played a ton of cards there. Do I have retain? I do have retain, so I'm not going to set up acrobatics. I'm just going to retain it, I think. So I have 4 cards to play next turn before it would end. Oh, so close. Okay. Let's acrobatics first. I know that I could get more damage out of him with choke. Well, I suppose this is a safe turn actually, so let's choke. $10, $11. And then finisher. Because it's going to be 60 now, isn't it? It's going to be 30. It's going to be 90. Nice. Okay, whew. You know what, folks? I think I just got away with murder. I love this fight. It's such a nice tactical fight, and it changes how you think about the game. Okay. So he does that annoying heal, as per usual. I must sucker punch. For the weakness. So survivor. defend. And then Predator's worth it. Ugh. 6 strength already. I might be able to get away with it here. It's going to rely a lot on pen nib, isn't it? Okay. Quite a safe turn here. I might want to use finisher. $24. Would it be better for me to strike twice and then finisher? And then finisher again? I think better than choke, actually. I really don't like choke very much. Unless you have lots of shivs, I guess. So that would be 8, 9, 10, 11. Hang on. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, there we go. That's better. 9. No, that's not right. Oh god, I'm on 9 now. This is bad for next turn. I need to draw something like neutralize here. This is very risky. Because obviously I want to do the double finisher, right? I could just play 1 here. Oh, but it's so much damage. It's 18 times 3. That's like a hell of a lot of damage. If I backflip and I get a 0 energy card, that would be nice, but... No, I reckon I've made a mistake here. Let's do backflip. Luckily, he doesn't put frailty on you, so I still have the block. Shit, I have made a big mistake. 36. That's it. Oh, this is going to be a close one. A lot of it's going to come down to how well I can pen nib. If I can survive this attack, which I don't even know if I can. No, I think I just died. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I really misplayed that turn with the finishers, I think. So close. Very unlucky not to get the shivs, though. Very unlucky. Ascension 3, you elude me this day. I'll get him next time, folks. Well, thank you for watching anyway. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you maybe have learned from some of my mistakes. Join us next time while I will get revenge. I hope so anyway. Until then, take care, thank you very much, and see you next time.